Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more fighting. This time a different type of fighting, but if you guys follow the channel for any length of time, you know I'm a huge movie and music head, also boxing. So I figured this would be a fun video to talk about. Now, I just watched the interview conducted with Jay Prince. He's the manager of Andre Ward and now Shakur Stevenson. He started off in the hip-hop game out of Texas. I believe he's from New Orleans originally, but he created Rap-A-Lot Records, signed people like Yuck Mouth, and now he's gotten into boxing. Actually, I'll put it at the end of this video, but I actually interviewed him at the Oakland stop for Ward Kovalev 2, a much anticipated rematch. Got articles on the website, check all that out. And he, in this TMZ interview, so the backstory, just so you guys know what's going on, he's been affiliated with the music business, I believe, longer than he's been into boxing. But I asked him, I said, how is this the parallel between hip-hop? Is it kind of synonymous with the boxing game? And he said most definitely. Again, I'll put the clip at the end of this particular video. Now, apparently his son, who's also in the music game, discovered Drake, you know, shout out to the OVO, and he brought him to the Cash Money offices to have Lil Wayne and Baby sign him. And Baby, aka Birdman, aka what happened to that boy? Birdman, he's known in the industry, if you guys follow music, for kind of snaking people out of deals. A lot of people who have been with Cash Money have left at some period of time. From the Hot Boys, like guys like Turk did a jail sentence, BG left at a point, Juvenile left, Lil Wayne says he doesn't have the creative control and the freedom and he wants to be let go of, things of that sort. So according to this interview with TMZ, Jay Prince, his son, hasn't been paid money owed for, I guess, discovering Drake and bringing the talent to Birdman. They maybe set up some kind of deal, and they asked him, they said, how you gonna get your money? Who you going for, Birdman or Lil Wayne? He's like, man, Lil Wayne all the way. And they said, how you gonna get their money? He's like, we're gonna get the money somehow, some way. He says, even if I have to reach, we're gonna reach and grab it, even if I have to get it out of his ass, referring to Birdman, right? And then he says, you always resolve beefs, like when people's chain gets taken, or when Diddy slapped Drake allegedly, you've been known to step in and kind of resolve those issues. So how are you going to resolve this with Birdman, this financial dispute? And Jay Prince says very calmly, I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse, which is obviously from the movie The Godfather. Now, I gotta just tell y'all, I like Jay Prince, man. Now, growing up in the Bay Area for most of my life, I knew about Prince. I heard the stories, obviously, of a rapper who was signed with Rap-A-Lot out of Oakland, and his name is Yuck Mouth. Yeah, me, right? And we heard the stories about Jay Prince out here. And the Bay Area is slept on in terms of like music. A lot of times, like little fads and catchy words and stuff, they originate in the Bay, but we don't get credit for it. You know what I'm saying? So the Bay is always, and the Bay's messed with a lot of different reasons. Like Atlanta and Texas, I always had a good relationship with people. You know what I mean? Bay Area rappers and Atlanta rappers, and Bay Area and Texas rappers. So obviously, guys from Texas and stuff like that, it was all people knew about Rap-A-Lot out here. You know what I mean? That's the best way to put it. They're from Houston, and that's where they pretty much started, Yuck Mouth and whatnot. So I don't know, I like Jay Prince, man. And just from being, I've covered a couple war fights and seen him. He's a chill dude with the Kangol, and in the Bay Area we say he's reputable or solid or official. Those are the words. And he has proven stripes. And the thing that if you've been around any type of street shit anytime in your life, you look for the warning signs, and you get to see the signs of who's like a made man and who's like a real boss and who's like a pretender. Usually the guys holding money pictures, like holding, like, you know what I mean, a couple thousand in cash, or hooting and hollering and screaming, usually those don't be the ones that are really truly about it. It's the silent but deadly killers. You know what I'm saying? It's the silent ones that be the biggest bosses and the mafiosos and the real certified people. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I get from Jay Prince. Jay Prince, you could tell just from his aura. Like, I mean, some of the stuff he said to Kovalev, like, it was some boss stuff. He said you're gonna have enough problems in the ring, but you want to keep it inside of the ring and keep this all boxing. Make sure you keep this boxing. You don't want we in Oakland, which we call town business, and you don't want it to go the other way, basically. And he said that to Kovalev. And Kovalev is a guy who's using intimidation and fear as I guess a catalyst. Like, oh, I'll knock you out and I'll destroy you and pray to your God. And he's doing all this and that. And Jay Prince is just real cool. And I'm telling y'all, if you've ever been around real people, real individuals, you know it's the ones like that usually mean the most business. And Bob Arum, you guys could Google this. Don't take my word for it. There's people that vouch for it. Like Yuckmouth, he did a story when he was beefing. He had beef with No Limit, basically. Master P, the Ice Cream Man, all that. If you guys watch hip hop and beefs and stuff like that, you'll know what I'm talking about already with the Yuckmouth Master P situation. Yuckmouth got stories talking about how he's on the plane with No Limit and they knew they couldn't do nothing to him. All they could do is mug and stuff because he was affiliated with Jay Prince, and it wouldn't if they tried to jump him or something like that, it wouldn't fly, and they knew that, so they just backed off and they were kind of relegated to just meme mugging and stuff like that because they knew they couldn't touch him, right? Bob Arum of Top Rank, who's, I don't even know his age, but he's been in the game since the Muhammad Ali days. He tells a story of how when Jay Prince used to manage Floyd Mayweather, and then I guess he signed to Top Rank or something, and Mayweather tried to separate from Jay Prince, but he didn't pay him what he owed for the Zab Judah fight. And I guess allegedly people were sent to the Mayweather gym and were touched. That's what go look at the interviews online. And this is coming from Bob Arum, so I don't really see why he would have any reason to make this up. But yeah, people got touched, and obviously the situation got handled, as we like to say. So Jay Prince, definitely a certified person, a boss in all regards. And I mean, ultimately, he's a cool dude. Every time I've seen him, he's just real chill, got his Kango, and he's mild-mannered and soft-spoken, but people know what it is, and people know he means business. So it's going to be interesting to see the situation with Birdman, who has been on record of, you know what I mean, there's a lot of people, a lot of artists who felt manipulated in their contract with Birdman or Cash Money, and they didn't like their deal, or they felt they were owed money and they left. Guys like Juvenile and BG, like I said earlier in this video. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Check out that TMZ interview. Jay Prince, real smooth, not to be toyed with. He said, I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. Let me know what you guys think. Also, what do you think of Ward Kovalev 2? Drop that in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. Definitely. And from the music label to working with an athlete like Andre Ward, how did that come about? How did you start working with an athlete from the music biz?
Well, you know, boxing was always my first love. So I just maneuvered my way from the music game to my first love, and you know, I'm here and enjoying the moment.
Do you think that boxing and like hip hop music, namely, is kind of synonymous in terms?
Yeah, definitely, because you're dealing with homies from the hood in the rap. You're dealing with homies from the hood in boxing. You know, the struggle is the same. So yeah, we all people.